Let's check our sink, see how we're doing. So the top is not quite ready yet. There's a few wet spots here, 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 and definitely it should be obvious down at the bottom of the sink. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes for that to go away. All right, second prime coat's done, nice and dry. Notice the sheen, it's got a soft sheen. That's going to go away as it cures. So Omega isn't this shiny when you're done. Of course, it's just the prime coat, as I mentioned. But this is more or less what it's going to look like once it's fully cured. So now I've got my finish coat, which is 1 part water to 1 part urethane. And I'm still working out of that same batch of urethane I mixed. I'm going to do the same thing. Spread quickly, back roll quickly. Light pressure, knock down those little bubbles. I do have to work a little bit faster. There's more urethane and less water, so it's going to dry a little bit faster. Again, see the little bubbles, the back rolling pops the bubbles. Okay, most of them. The material itself takes care of the really fine ones. Where I see people getting in trouble with this is they either try to over-roll it and it starts to dry before they're done, and then they start putting texture in it because they're trying to chase getting every little bubble out of it, and they're spreading it too thin, or they leave far too much on. They stop here, and that's going to cause problems. So you want to make sure that you're not leaving too much material on the surface. Okay, my roller is actually starting to get a little bit full, saturated. It's not absorbing. So I can either spread it out on the surface to basically empty it, or I could blot it on a clean, lint-free cloth, which is something I did earlier. So don't add too much. And if you look back at where I went, it's much smoother. Once you do that, don't touch it. You're done. A lot of this is still, I'm getting into trouble here because I didn't spread it very well, but I'll be okay. These little bubbles are going to pop and disappear. Just light pressure. Got a couple drips in here. My roller's getting a little bit full. So get a blue cloth, blot it up, absorb any excess. It's good to keep this handy so I don't have to walk off camera to do that. And now I can blot up any material, knock off any big bubbles, and leave a very thin, smooth film. The secret to Omega is it's not the roller that makes it look good. It's getting the excess off and popping the bubbles so the material itself can pull itself into a nice, thin, smooth, even film. The finish does the work. I just need to make sure there's enough on there, the right amount on there, for that to do that. So I've got the top, the inside of the sink. Now I've got to do the edges. And that's my first finish coat. And I'm going to do, I should be able to get at least 3 out of this. Recently, I've had a few troubleshooting questions from folks who have used this, and they asked me, you know, I was able to do my prime coats, and I got a finish coat down, but I had to stop, and I came back the next day, and I want to continue. Do I need to sand it? And odds are the answer is no. Omega takes 24 to 36 hours to get to a point where you can touch it and sand it. Before then, it's going to feel slightly waxy or greasy. That's the urethane. It's not fully cured yet. When it's in that state, you don't have to do anything. You can apply more material directly on it and it's going to bond because it's still active. Once that material feels hard and dry, you're going to have to do a slight scuff sand. And these are all in the instructions. Likewise, if you left more texture on your piece, you rolled and rolled and rolled, and you actually created texture in the surface, let it cure out to where you can sand it. So you might have to wait a day or two, maybe longer if it's cooler, and sand it down just to knock down any roughness. Remember, this is a coating. Paint is a coating. Varnish is a coating. It's a different kind of coating. But the things you can do to that, you can do to this. So if you've got, really bad texture or a run that you want to get out, let it cure. Get your 400 grit sandpaper, sand it out. Don't sand through this, just sand off the excess, and you're good to go. Now, I just touched the surface. Let's say, I have a dog. I got dog hair in it. When it's at this state, there's no more water on here. I'm actually ready for another coat. I can wipe off the dog fur off this fresh urethane, and it's not going to hurt anything. So you don't have to be worried, a fly landed in my finish. Now what am I going to do? Well, wipe it off. Don't do that when it's still wet with water. You have to wait for the water to evaporate.